Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch. I don't know how that came about. And morning as we kind of strive to get on track here. It was one of those sleepy mornings, and we're just gonna put it out there and kind of go this way and get you up to date on the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. And the train is on the tracks, and Newswatch straight ahead for you.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all the bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-42.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Welcome, Newcastle, to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. And interesting times as we get and kind of get through some of these stories. And I'm as sometimes two sheets come out and they're blank, and I'm not sure about that, but I got a heck of a contradiction for you. Governor Wolf calls for an end to stigmatizing opioid substance abuse. And here's what's interesting about that. Lieutenant Governor Fetterman encouraged pardons for people with marijuana. He's going on a marijuana tour and he doesn't want a stigma. When I was in school, marijuana was known as an entry-level drug. I'm totally shocked that two guys that are supposed to be on the same team are doing things that are very contradictory. I just seems as though to me that that's a little contradiction. Now let's get to the weather. I had to, and I better watch what the heck I'm doing this morning. You know, somebody thought that it would be a good idea to put a lot of activities on Thursday. So when the junior high games were usually on Wednesday, and my daughter cheers, they moved them to Thursday. Thursday's actually the day for the lunch or the team dinner that they give, and the number of things on Thursday night were out of control. I suffered from a little fatigue. 43 degrees, 97 humidity, winds are calm, barometric pressure 30.08, and visibility 3 miles, a dew point 42. And we'll get you more on weather right after we do all these other things. Now, also, the Wolf administration receives more than $75 million to further address the substance use crisis. Jeez, oh man. Don't legalize marijuana, especially recreational. I mean, you got to start wondering what they're thinking. Now, and they must have stayed up late in Harrisburg doing the state news, because there's a lot of it here. Governor Wolf stresses the need for impact investments in Commonwealth communities. Okay. Here's what he was talking about. He visited up in Mercer County yesterday, and I don't really remember the flood. From this summer, but apparently there was one. This in from Dawn Services, and I took a while for me to try and figure this out. Okay, they have industrial hemp, an alternate crop with industrial applications such as hempcrete, made by mixing hemp shavings with water and lime. It's highly acyclic, bonds well with lime, creating a lightweight, strong CO2 capturing insulation and building material. Blocks can be used with internal wood frames and have an RF factor of up to 20. Unlike fiberglass, the insulation may be handled with no protection. Okay. Plastic composites replace petroleum-based plastics in the injections of mold and non-woven production, such as interior, creating pieces that are lighter, stronger. Textile hemp is the oldest cultivated fiber plant, with a history being used in fibers and paper since 8000 BC. Remember, just like lemons and oranges are both citrus, are very different. It goes on to say hemp is not marijuana. They are related, but they are not the same. People use the hemp interchangeably, but this is incorrect. You cannot get high from hemp. And what they're going to have is Western Pennsylvania Hemp Fiber Education inaugural session Thursday, November 7th. This covers a wealth of things, okay? And they have a whole schedule to do it. And I'm kind of getting it. It's going to be 831 Harrison Street. That's the old Thaddeus Stevens. Welcome and introduction, presentation, what is and what is not marijuana. Okay, 220, presentation, seed, oil, and fiber, which is used for you, benefits and potential risks. 230, presentation, U.S. industrial hemp landscape. 245, presentation, the world fiber market. 3 o'clock, comments by Secretary of the Department of Agriculture. 3:30, Representative Aaron Bernstein and other elected officials. And then 3:50, a panel discussion, 2019 growing and harvesting experience. Now, if questions and answers wrap up at 4:50, networking and refreshments at 5. So, just to give you an idea, and they called and asked me about that yesterday, and I'm going to go through that a few more times to definitely try to explain that. And they're doing the houses. So what they're actually saying is if you could use this mixture to bond, it'll insulate better and be better around windows than the fiberglass. And I'll give a call and check up on that. That's an interesting type of thing. Now, the Wolf administration approved funding to help the homeless families and promote affordable housing. Lawrence County received $1.592 million. That's $1.6 million, and Lawrence County will be distributed funding to a 16 county area, including Armstrong, Beaver, Butler, Blair. So Lawrence County will distribute funding to all these other counties. Just wonder why they did it that way. That seems kind of strange. So we got housing funding we have to distribute. Now, you know, Halloween's coming up, and you're invited to an end of the season event at the Gelateria. Stop in one last time for apple cider from local Newcastle restaurants, as well as more details to come. This is Saturday, October 26th, and they're going to have a good time. It's a I must have not got enough sleep last night. Gelateria Halloween Festival. So, all that positive stuff. Let's check out sports. And Eagles topped the pack last night. And Well, let's just check out sports. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedars Sports Corner. And I'm going to get to Major League Baseball. Pirates at home against Cincinnati for the weekend series here. And your Cleveland Indians, they are traveling to Washington. That's a great look at some postseason baseball. Detroit will be at Chicago. Miami and Philadelphia, Tampa Bay at Toronto, Atlanta at New York, Baltimore at Boston. The Cubs, they're at St. Louis, and the New York Yankees, they're taking on Texas. So the Yankees down in Texas. Now the Detroit Chicago White Sox game, that's a doubleheader. So they play again. Miami's at Colorado. Let's go Rockies. The Twins at Kansas City. San Diego at Arizona. And Houston at Los Angeles. The Angels. Oakland at Seattle and Los Angeles. They're taking on San Francisco in the late game. When you look at the standings, and first up, the American League. Yankees clinch, Twins clinch, and Houston Astros clinch. Now, Atlanta's in, and so is the Nationals. The Cards and the Brewers are battling it out. Los Angeles has clinched. Now, just to give you an idea, so I will constantly be watching whoever Milwaukee's playing, because if Milwaukee loses, somebody has a great chance of getting in, and I'm all about that. Now, let's go to NHL hockey and find out what's happening on the ice. And you know, I got to tell you, I've been really getting into this hockey. Friday, not too many matchups. New Jersey will be at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Nashville will be at the Carolina Hurricane. Toronto will be at Detroit. Washington will be at the St. Louis Blues. And Los Angeles, they'll be at the Vegas Knights. Now, we do have some college football for you. And, you know, they started playing on Fridays. I don't know how much I like that. But here's your Friday night game. And it's one of those close to home. Penn State at Maryland. Let's go Terps. Duke's at Virginia Tech. San Jose at Air Force. And Arizona State, why, they're at California. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Go to Cedars, get some great food and a cold beverage. Enjoy the games, and remember, Newcastle South Park.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company, home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760. And we're back with more to let you know about. Now this at Kit Loose, they're at Riardo's. And this is going to be Saturday the 28th at 9 o'clock. So stop up and enjoy. Now also, Pennsylvania agriculture. And you know, this is one of those things we put on every year. In January, it's the Indoor Farm Show. It's right around the corner. And this is the 104th Farm Show. It aims to showcase the countless ways to be part of Pennsylvania's vibrant, diverse agriculture industry and its promising future. Imagine the opportunities. Yes, that's going to take place January 4th to the 11th, 2020. Admission is free and parking $15. We tell you about that every year. It is fantastic. Sometimes we got the feeds up on it from Harrisburg. It's been absolutely unbelievable. Old Timers Day is Sunday, the 29th. This year's theme, Halloween, 11 to 2 at Cascade Park in the Dance Pavilion. Autumn Bash, Saturday the 28th, 5 to 9 at the Lawrence County Fairgrounds. Just to give you an idea of all the stuff going on in and around Lawrence County, and it's a pretty positive kind of thing. Right now outside, 43 degrees. Okay, humidity 97%, winds are calm, barometric pressure 30.08, dew point 42 Fahrenheit, and visibility 3 miles, and that's because of the fog. Now, when you take a look at local radar, you see the ground clutter because there was a heavy dew down and things were kind of wet. Let's take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather and see what your day holds. Welcome to NCTV45 Lawrence County weather, and
45 weather. Well, let me tell you, after last night's mostly clear low of 48, what's your Friday and weekend look like? Well, here's the deal. As you get towards this weekend, you're going to see some great weather that locally on radar, just ground clutter. And when you go to the national scene, it's the same deal as nothing to write home about, just great skies, and we'll definitely take that. So let's get to your weekend forecast. Friday, sunshine 76. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 62. Saturday, sunshine 84. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 60. As the evening goes on and you get late into the evening, 2 a.m., 40% chance of rain, but that isn't going to really bother anything you do. Sunday, sunshine and 80. Sunday night, partly cloudy, 62. Sunday, sunshine and 83. Monday night, partly cloudy, 65. So sunshine abounds Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday 83 as you go back to work. That's pretty good. Monday night, partly cloudy, a low of 65. Your Tuesday, sunshine and 85. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 64. And Wednesday, sunshine and 82. Now, isn't that something? Just some spectacular weather through the middle of next week. No wonder San Diego's jealous. That was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and hear from these great.
Is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Go and Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micko and Sons, 724-652. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Vinte Se in Newcastle is a premier winery located on Newcastle's southeast side on Wilson Avenue. Vinte Se open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Features a variety of fine wines and also fine food. Vinte Se for the very best. Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township, Newcastle. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450. Newcastle's community television station.
Welcome back, and as I was looking at some of the headlines coming out of different news sources, I feel it's important to say, and I know where my Focus NC is going next week. There's a lot of fake news, grandstanding going on in our local politics in Lawrence County. Recently, there's been another person airing stuff that's coming out of the city council meetings, to which they talked about buildings being torn down. Now, I'm not in favor of tearing down buildings. However, if the building's falling in on itself, and any building can be saved, keep in mind, just how much money do you want to spend? If the building's falling in on itself, then you have to ask, is it a good idea or a bad idea? When you get grandstanding is when you get people from the outside trying to grandstand, and you have to ask, what's their political agenda? With 3 days left in this month and 31 left in the next month, there are 34 days before we hit November, and we are on the eve of the November 5th election. So with that, and call it 38 days till the election, Chris Fry, who says he believes in small business, has not made his way through the door. We've had other people grandstanding at the city building on his behalf. Okay, it's important for you as an informed person to read between the lines and see exactly what's going on. We've given everybody a chance to explain their position. He still has chosen not to. Thus, we hold the invitation open. But even if he walked through the door right now, you'd have to ask the question as to why. And you have to also ask the question as to, when you get people showing up from, I don't know, Youngstown, Pittsburgh, perhaps Nashville, you have to ask why. Is there a political agenda behind it? And if so, what? We have a lot of people not focusing on the issues. That's all I'm going to say. Focus NC will be on Monday, and you'll be able to find out a lot more. Let's hear from these proud sponsors.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, that's going to do it here for us on this Friday, the 27th. We will definitely have the game with South Park and the Newcastle Red Hurricane from all the way down in South Park. And we'll be making the long trip. NCTV45, Newcastle's community television station. And it's interesting because we're often imitated but never duplicated. It's NCTV45 at Newcastle, and we enjoy having you around. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of television, you tell them that NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, it's NCTV45 right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. Now, as we head out, here's a License to Chill, and you have a License to Chill by Billy Ocean. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.
My resistance low.